While we get to feature the best area athletes on a daily basis, it's not often that we get to highlight world-class athletes like we do this week on the River Valley Report. At least I was told they were world-class athletes when I walked into the press box on Friday night in Ozark.
You're watching the River Valley Report.
I'm Leland Barclay, and this is the River Valley Sports Report. On Friday, before the Franklin County Feud, high school principals from Charleston and Ozark competed in a friendly field goal kicking contest. No, Jared Burns of Ozark and Shane Story of Charleston aren't really world-class athletes, but back in the day, they were pretty good. Story played in the 1985 Arkansas High School Coaches Association All-Star Game after a standout career at Charleston. Burns was an all-state lineman at Alma under legendary coach Frank Vines. On Friday night, Burns won the bragging rights between the two with a successful field goal on his second kick. Afterward, Ozark won the real Franklin County Feud 28-7 over Charleston. The Hillbillies scored on their first two possessions with a fumble recovery by Dalebert McCrary on a Charleston kickoff return in between. Gavin Gilbert scored on a 2-yard run for a 7-0 lead, followed by a 21-yard touchdown run by Kobe Wilbanks that had Ozark up 14-0 just 6 minutes into the game. Charleston held Ozark scoreless on its next 5 series and was within 14-7 on Carter Little's 13-yard touchdown pass to Eli Huck in the third quarter. But Ozark scored twice in the fourth quarter, including an unlikely 36-yard touchdown pass from Braden Minor to Eli Gilstrap on the first play of the fourth quarter on 4th and 7. Minor was only playing quarterback because 3 plays earlier, Wilbanks, the starting quarterback, was injured and had to be helped off the field. We talked to Minor about the play call for a pass and about Gilstrap's pass-catching ability or lack thereof.
Well, we've worked on it in practice a couple times just in case, but I don't know what I was thinking. It just hit me. We work on it a lot because we run the ball with the quarterback so much. We got to be prepared for everything just in case somebody goes down. So we're ready for it.
What was the play? Were you kind of surprised that they called a pass play at that point?
Oh, yeah. I thought we were just going to run it. Backup quarterback yet. I thought we were just going to run it, but no.
What did you think when you saw your guy so wide open?
Well, he ran the wrong route, first of all. So I seen him and I was getting hit, so I just let it go. I just let it fly. It slipped out of my hand, but it worked.
MJ Parker and Gilbert made plays on both sides of the ball for the Hillbillies. Gilbert had 8 tackles and 3 sacks. Parker had an interception and caught 6 passes for 67 yards, including a 32-yard catch on Ozark's first scoring drive and a 14-yard catch on the second scoring possession. We talked to Parker and Ozark head coach Jeremy Burns about bringing the Franklin County Feud trophy back across the Arkansas River to Ozark.
Well, it meant a lot to us, especially coming off of a loss from Boonville, and we just wanted to bring in the heat and get the trophy back before we had to leave Ozark. Well, I think I've been a big help as a receiver too, and a DB, helping our team out, but yeah, I can beat a lot of DBs at receiver too. Well, I almost gave up on the play when he ran a 5-yard out, but then I saw his QB pouring up, so I just knew he was running a wheel.
Yeah, oh yeah, anytime you get that trophy back across the river, it's a good night. Okay? Played a little ugly at times and played really good at times, so it's just kind of crazy night. Charleston always comes to play, so Coach may have a good team coming over, and we knew it was going to be tough, but come out with a win. Anytime we win the feud, we'll take it. We got 2 quick ones, then we kind of got stalled there, and we got stuck down here on the back in our side of the field, and it just kind of took the time to get us out of there. But the guys kept plugging. These guys keep fighting, so I was happy with that. And they made some plays offensive-wise, and defense gave up a few, but bent a little bit, but didn't break. So I was super proud of everybody. But I'll take those guys. They've been playing hard and they get better. So it was a good win for us.
Also on Friday night, in another rivalry game, the Mountainburg Dragons returned the Treasure Chest Trophy back to their town with a 17-8 win over Cedarville in the Battle of North Crawford County. Alma went to Oklahoma and shut out Pryor 35-0. Southside rounded out its non-conference schedule with a 35-7 win at Wynn to move to 3-0. That brings us to the weekly segment, Gimme 5, where we had even more defense. These are the top 5 performances of the past week in the River Valley. Number 1, we start with the Player of the Week, Dax Bumgartner of Paris, who caught 3 touchdown passes, finishing with 4 catches in all for 144 yards for the Eagles in a 34-21 win over West Fork. He also had 14 tackles with an interception on defense. Number 2, Greenwood running back Braden Davis and wide receiver L.J. Robbins each scored 3 touchdowns to lift the Bulldogs to a 55-7 win at Mountain Home in the 6A West opener on Friday. Greenwood led 35-7 at the half and rolled up 640 yards of offense, with Davis running for 163 yards and Robbins snaring 7 passes from Kane Archer for 134 yards. Greenwood's defense also put up another stellar performance, with Cash Archer adding to his sack total with 2 more, as well as Brady Mackey and Landon Nelms intercepting passes, and the defense forcing 8 punts on the night. Number 3, the Lavaca Golden Arrows cruised to victory for the second week in a row with a 38-7 win over Horatio. Cutler Winters threw for 217 yards and 4 scores, with 3 going to Andrew Johnson, who caught 5 passes for 130 yards. Michael Barwick also ran for 96 yards and a touchdown and was in on 11 tackles on defense. Number 4, in Oklahoma, senior Cole Stevens ran for 2 scores and intercepted 2 passes, returning 1 55 yards for a touchdown to lead Sallisaw to its first win in almost 2 years. Number 5, Prairie Vaughn of Hackett recorded her 1,000th career assist in a victory over Boonville last week to improve the Lady Hornets to 12-0 overall and 4-0 in the conference in volleyball last week. You can still pick up Sunday's River Valley Democrat-Gazette, which includes last week's wrap-up of the Franklin County Feud, Boonville's non-conference loss to Camden Fairview, and player profiles, which we run every week, as well as Kevin Taylor's small college notebook. We also had a feature on Lamar 3-year starting center Joe Hilton for the 3-0 Warriors. The Sunday River Valley Democrat-Gazette is available all across the River Valley, including eastern Oklahoma at Walgreens, Harps, Come and Go, CVS Pharmacy, Casey's, Walmart, and even select Dollar Generals. You can subscribe online at rivervalleydemocratgazette.com/subscribe or by calling our customer service line at 479-684-5509. Be sure to follow the River Valley Democrat-Gazette Twitter account, as well as mine, Walter Woody's, and Harold McIlvain's for updates on Friday night. You can view and purchase photos from our award-winning photographers that can be seen and purchased on our website, rivervalleydemocratgazette.com/photo. Thank you for watching. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. We're going to wrap up this week's River Valley Sports Report with photos by Kaylee Grieger from Ozark on Friday night. God bless you, and we'll see you next week.